Hello guys, today we are learning Flutter interview questions. So first question is, why is Flutter preferred over other mobile app developing tools? Flutter is a free and open source mobile UI framework introduced by Google in May 2017. Flutter enables you to develop a native mobile app using only one code base. This implies you may design two separate apps using the same programming language and code base for iOS and Android. Flutter is preferred over other mobile app development tools like Java and React Native due to a myriad of reasons. A few of them are Flutter support cross-platform development. Programming in Flutter is extremely easy and flexible. The building a process in Flutter is much faster than in all its competitors. Second question, what are packages and plugins in Flutter? So, a package is a set of classes, interfaces and sub-packages that allow user to create a modular code that can be set easily. Instead of starting from scratch, using packages can help construct application fast. In Flutter, you may use a package to add new widget or functionalities to an app. On the other hand, a plugin is a piece of software that enhance your app's functionalities. Plugins play a critical roles in the Flutter ecosystems. Next question is, what are the limitations of Flutter? So since Flutter is still a relatively new tool, it has some limitations. They are as follows. The number of third-party libraries is very small. The release size of Flutter is larger than expected. Flutter requires to be used along with another OOPS language, Dart, which cannot compete with other OOPS language such as Java, C#. Due to Flutter's limited complexity, mobile and platform do not support it. Flutter is still not used by a wide audience. Next question is, why does it generally take a long time to develop a Flutter app? Because of Flutter generate a device-specific IPA or APK file. Building a Flutter application takes substantially longer the first time. This method, which normally takes a long time, use Xcode and Gradle to build a file. What are keys and how do you use them? A set of IDs for widgets, elements and semantic nodes make up the key class. Keys are responsible for preceding the state of widgets. When they are updated inside the widget tree, keys may also be used to modify and rearrange collections of widgets of the same type and defined states. Otherwise, key may be superfluous to the code, even if they are harmful in any manner. Keys are useful when you need to edit a widget tree with stateful widgets, but not when the tree is entirely made up of stateless widgets. What are the different types of streams in Dart? Streams provide an asynchronous sequence of data. Asynchronous programming uses the idea of stream. They refer to a program's asynchronous succession of data occurrence. We put a value of one end and a listen on other, similar to a pipe. Several listeners can be combined into a single stream, and when they are placed in the pipeline, they will all get the same data. It is possible to utilize the stream controller to establish new stream or manage existing ones. There are two types of stream. in Flutter: single subscription stream and broadcast subscription stream. What is PubSpec.yml file? While creating a Flutter project, a particular type of file is always included at the top of the project. This file is known as PubSpec.yml file, also called PubSpec. This file contains information about a project's dependency, such as packages and their versions, typeface, and so on. It ensures that a package version is the same the next time you can create the project. You can also place registration on the app. This project's configuration file will be used a lot while working with the Flutter project. This specification is written in YML, a human-readable markup language. What is Flutter? Flutter is an open-source software development kit UI used for cross-platform application from a single code base. Flutter is primarily used for creating natively compiled multi-platform application across iOS and Android. Flutter is developed by Google. Sky is the first version of Flutter which ran on Android OS. It was announced at the 2015 Dart Developers Summit with the stated goal of being able to render consistently at 120 frames per second. Can you tell us the four main elements of Flutter? So, the four main elements of the Flutter are Flutter Engine, Flutter widgets, design-specific widgets, and foundations libraries. When was the first version of Flutter released? The first version of Flutter was released in May 2017, but it was first announced in 2015. In December 2018, Google released Flutter 1.0. In December 2019, Flutter 1.12 was released. Flutter was written in the Dart language. While written and debugging an application, Flutter runs in the Dart virtual machine, which features a just-in-time execution engine. Which operator is used to evaluate and return value between two expressions? This double question mark operator is used to evaluate a return value between two expressions. This operator first checks the expression 1, and if it is not null, then return its value. Otherwise, it will evaluate and return the value of expression 2. Can you tell us how many kinds of widgets there are in Flutter? There are two main types of widgets in a Flutter. One is stateless widget and second is stateful widgets. Stateless widget, it does not have any state information. It is a static, its life cycle. For example, row, text, column, and container. And stateful widget, it has state information. It contains two classes, the state object and the widget. It is dynamic because it can change the inner data during the widget life cycle. Example are radio button, form, checkbox, and text field. Name the different types of build mode in Flutter. There are three types of build mode in Flutter: debug mode, profile mode, and release mode. Debug mode is used to test the app. In Android Studio, you can find a green play button on the top panel to Flutter run. In profile mode, some debugging ability is maintained enough to profile your application performance, and also it has the performance as the release mode. and the reviews. It used to deploying the app on marketplace. Thank you.